Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Aliasel and today's video is to show you guys the completely free unisex head named Freya from Catwa. As always, I like to tweak my own shapes, but of course I will present you the original shape and skins that come in the folder. Do know that they have not given a specific deadline to this gift, only saying limited offer, so I suggest you try and get it as soon as you can. As always, the landmark to the store is down below, as well as the link to the avatar on this video, and by avatar I mean shape and style card if you are interested in getting this look. Okay, let's start. As usual, we always start by looking at what's in your folder. The name of the folder is Catwa Head Freya Gift, and it starts with their landmark. Then your Catwa Alpha full avatar, alpha, which you will be using only if you are not going to do bakes on mesh on your head. You have the Catwa bakes on mesh skin, a makeup alpha pack, which I opened and I'll show you guys. You have your ice, you have a face light in medium. Then you guys have HD lipstick pack. You have your head, which we are wearing. Then you have your animations HUD, your eyes HUD, and the master HUD, which is the first thing we're going to go over as soon as we go through the folder. You do have an information note card, and I suggest you read through it. Then you have your Catwa shape for boys and your Catwa shape for females, along with one shape eyebrow. As I've mentioned, this head is unisex. This is why you guys have a shape for males as well, in case you want to try and do a male avatar. The last three things are your voice talking animations level 1, 2, 3, and I am going to activate those now. So let me show you guys what the original shape, brow, and skins look like. Personally, I was not fond of the original avatar, but I do find it rather interesting that you can play with this head to convert it into a male head if you want to take the time to do that. Let me change back into my avatar and then proceed to the main thing of this video, which is the master head. So when you guys add your master head, it's going to look just like this. It's a circle with the Catwa logo in it, and it is actually pink. When you click on it, it will open your master head. It starts with mouth and hair, alpha lashes, tint, neck size, eyes, brows, neck tattoo, blush and lipstick, and skin and ears. We're going to start right at the top right here just so we can go down to the last one and it's easier for you guys to follow. So the first tab is mouth and hair. The one up here where it says hair, these are all basically your hair bases. These are all the colors that you guys will be getting. I am not going to show them to you on me now, but you also get them in bakes on mesh, and they are pretty self-explained. You also have a clear button up here whenever you want to remove any hair base color that you have chosen. Then down below you guys have mouth. These are the shapes of your teeth. The first row are your teeth, and they start with some pretty straight ones, which are the ones that I'm wearing now. And then it continues to different shapes with the gap and crooked teeth and so forth. So you can try those yourself to see which one you like. The row down below are the textures for the tongue and the gums, and of course you can play with those around until you choose the one that you like. The next tab is alpha, lashes, tint, and neck size. I did get closer so you guys have a closer look at the lashes, which is the top first that we're going to talk about. Lashes, you guys have upper lashes and you have lower lashes. You do have a mix of being able to mix and match. So for example, if I want, I believe that's the one I have already. Okay, this is the one that I chose, and I will choose the bottom ones. Let's do these right here, and you see them changing. Then down here you guys have a show and hide box, meaning you can show and hide scalp. You can hide your brain. If you're not familiar with Catwa, there is a little brain inside your head. I don't think I can show it right now, which I tried to, but you can actually hide that if you don't want that to be shown. You can hide your teeth, obviously, just like so. but I'm gonna keep mine on. I am wearing different mesh ears, so I have my ears hidden, and this is why you see them in gray. Then you can actually hide your lacrimals. I don't know if, there you go. They're pretty light on me, but you can see them disappearing when I click on them. Then, of course, you can hide your upper lashes, your bottom lashes, or both at the same time, obviously, if you wish to wear your own or your different lashes that do not come on this hide. You can hide your lower teeth. You guys can hide which seems like you guys have an uvula here, but I don't know. I haven't seen it. I haven't opened my mouth all the way, but I'm sure it's there because it's showing us. And the last thing is you can hide your tongue for whatever reason you want to do that. Right next to it, you guys have a body fat neck size. They have the male sign and the female sign. I do have the female sign, which fits perfectly with my Maitreya body, which is the one that I'm using. But you also can turn it off, and it's going to look like that, which means it's just going to be alphaed out. Then down here, you guys have the tint, diffuse, shine, materials, the preset look, and the reset look area. So basically, you can tint your skin, your lacrimals, your eyelashes, your teeth, your uvula, your tongue, eyelashes, lips, anything, your eyes, your cheeks, your hair bases, your ears, basically everything. So all you have to do is, I'm going to show you a very simple one, is I'm going to click on the eyelashes. Right now I have them in black, but I'm going to click on the tinter right here, and I'm going to put it on pink. Well, you click on the white area first, then you go into the color area, and ta-da, that is how you tint anything that you want on the left side of the tinter. I'm going to go back to black. You can save these colors if you wish to. You have 6 save slots down here for whichever area that you want to tint and have a personal color. Over here, you guys have materials. This is the glossiness one. I'm going to put it all the way up, and you can see my face is shiny. Then the blue slider is the environment. I'm going to put it all the way up. And again, I don't know how to work with this. So I never mess with it. I always leave it all the way down, because when you have it up, as you've noticed, you look like some sort of robot or shiny metal color. So I always leave that down below. Same thing for the lips here. You guys have a slider for the glossiness only and not the environment. So you see my lips right here are shiny, and if you don't want them, just click on the X down below and it'll remove it. You guys have a preset look, then you can actually reset your skin color if you changed it, your makeup, or completely everything that you change. You just click on the all button. You can also kill the script, but do know that you need to have a copy for that. The next tab is eyes, brows, neck, tattoo. They do give you one eyebrow option. If you click on them, they will appear as white. You do have to go back to the tinter that we just talked about. Don't forget to click on the eyebrow button. So I'm going to do them black just so you guys can notice them, and they're rather noticeable. And again, that's how you start tinting anything that's going to be under the eyes, under the brow section and under the eyes makeup section. For the eyes makeup, you guys are getting the quite a few options for your eyeliners. As you can see, I'm going to put the more noticeable one, which is this really cat-eyed wide one. And I'm going to go back to the tinter, and you'll notice that the tinter has a lower part and then upper part. If you do click on the upper part and you have this as lower, as worn and lower, it will not work. So you have to click on the lower part and that's when it'll start working. So for example, the pink, we'll do pink or red, purple. There you go. And then that's pretty noticeable for you guys. But I'm going to do black so you guys can see that. And that it's highlighted down below here as an upper layer. Lower layer, sorry, instead of upper layer. I didn't talk about the blending, so I'm going to go back to putting on my eyeliner and using the blending slider. I'm going to click on it all the way, almost all the way up, and then you see that the texture starts blending to a more lower color or less visible, and you go all the way to the bottom to be more visible. I had to take off my hair to show you guys the neck tattoos that you guys are getting. There's 4 of them, so I'm going to show you one, which is a little dragon right under your ear. Then you guys have I believe that one's on the other side, maybe. Yep, it's a feather, it looks like. Then you guys have wings in the back of your neck, and the last one it's smaller wings. And of course you can go back to texture those, not texture those, but tint those back on the tinter section. And all of these have a clear button, obviously, if you want to remove any of that. The next one is blush and lipstick. These are pretty self-explained. You guys have 5 types of blush here. I'm going to put one just so I can show you guys. It's the third one. I'm going to blend it a little bit. You can see it's lowering the color. Then I'm going to clear it. There we go. Then down here you guys have lipstick. I'm going to put a very red one on. Oh, that's actually a really pretty color. And of course you can use the blend to lower the color. I'm actually gonna leave it there. The last tab is skin and ears. You guys are provided with skins from the Skinnery. You guys have quite a few of them to choose from if you decide to wear the ones from the hide. One of these skins I was wearing is called Honey. You can see that on the when I showed you guys the original avatar that comes in the folder. You guys can go back and check that out, or you guys can just play around with these yourself. They do provide the bakes on mash. They do provide the bakes on mash skins for the body as well in a different folder, which I will show you very quick later on. I do want to show you where the bakes on mash button is here, which will be under the skin and ears tab. It's a very small button in purple on your left top right that says bakes on, or BOM. That's what's going to activate the head to become bakes on mash. I am completely bakes on mash and I am using a bakes on mash skin. Under the materials tab, I have 2 things here and I wasn't quite sure what it was until I clicked on them, and you'll see right away that when you click on it, it gives you quite a few wrinkles on your face. I'm not sure if it's very visible to you guys. There it goes. There's some lines under your eyes, on your forehead. They have the laugh lines and so forth, but I'm going to remove those. So all I do is click on the X on right next to the apply specular UUID and the normal UID, and it'll remove them. The buttons though, by the way, are for you to use your own if you wish to, and if you know how to do that, it will give you a little box like this to type in your UID. I don't know how to do any of that, so I always leave that alone. Then down here you guys have tattoos as well as skin colors for your ears. I'm not going to show you guys those because I am wearing different mesh ears and I'm hiding the original ears, so I'm not going to be able to show you what those tattoos were, but you guys can play with those around if you wish to. That is it for the master hat, but I do want to quickly show you the folder that has the bakes on mesh skins as well as the makeup, so you guys have all of your body outfits in there for your eyes, your body and eyes, and etc. if you need to use those, if you are not going to be using bakes on mesh completely, or if you're not going to use it at all. Then you guys have 4 blush. Then you have brows. You have your tattoos here as your layers, a skin fix, which is for your neck if I am not mistaken. You have your 9 eyeliners here. You actually have freckles, quite a few hair bases, and you have 9 lipstick. No, I'm sorry. You have 18 lipsticks. Then you have your 4 tattoos. You have 4 detail skins here, and you have the rest of the skinnery skins that you can try on that are on the head as well, but these are all applied as bakes on mesh. I'm not wearing the Catwa eyes, but I do wanted to show you guys the textures of the ice that she has. She has quite a few of them, and these are for you to play with around, and they are actually pretty decently nice colors for the ice. You also have a small section of the hut to be able to play with your ice if you want to make them bigger, or you want to use the environment or glossiness on them and so forth. And of course, you can reset all of it if you don't like the way that you change them. And the very last thing I want to show you guys is the animation head, which is my favorite part of all of the heads because it just gives it a little bit more life. So up here, you guys have the talking animation, which I am wearing right now. This is her talking right now. You actually have a pose so you guys can just stay steady if you wish to. While you're looking at them, we're actually going to use it just like that. Under default lips, I'm going to turn off my microphone so you guys can see what those are. So I do have, she's actually smiling because I have quite a few of these full face animations on, but I'm going to show you. Actually, let me turn these off. There we go. Now we have the static face. They have the default lips. So this is one of them. Parted lips, which is the one that I have been wearing throughout the whole video. I actually really like having my lips partly open, so I always leave them like that. You also have your blinking. There we go. You can actually click on them and make it as fast as you want or as slow as you want. Then you have the static poses for the eyes. You can have them closed, halfway closed, sort of closed, wide awake, just like that. I'm going to leave them right there. And the eye poster means that you can move them up, down, side to side, or just in the middle. Then this is where we come to the full face animations. Here is the one that I was wearing, which she smiles. She actually moves her head around. If you don't want her to move her neck around, here is the little button here where you click on it and she'll start moving her neck and she'll just do the full face animation right there. But I do like her moving her neck a little bit or her head a little bit more. It just looks a little more realistic. And the down here you guys have the full face expressions, which I don't know what the difference is, I guess. Here's one with the tongue sticking out. Here's one, her being angry. I used to use these a lot on my recent earlier videos. And of course, you guys can mess with these. If you do click on them, you can see that they're highlighted in black. They will stay like that permanently, and she will continue to do that expression unless you click it off or you click on pause. And that's one, but I'm going to remove that one and I'm going to leave her with the smiling one and the winking one. Then up here you guys have their social medias when it comes to Facebook, their YouTube, and their Flickr, and their main store. So that is it for that. Alright, you guys, this is it for the video. Before I do leave you, I just found out that the Catwa sim is going to be letting 15 people at a time. I believe that is what I was told. So be patient if you're trying to get in and you can't. Hopefully this head will be free for quite a while for you guys, since they will know that it will take some time for everybody to get in there and get their head. Other than that, I suggest you use the teleport, the hammer teleport that actually helps a lot of other people. And with that, I hope you guys have a good day. Talk to you guys later. Bye bye.